guys, and welcome back to Talking Wolves. My name is Matthew Cooper and I hope you're all keeping well during the current climate. And this video is inspired around coronavirus really, and the conversation or a topic I came across on TalkSport a few days ago about what clubs are doing what in terms of paying staff during the COVID-19 outbreak. And I was bitterly disappointed for there to be no mention of Wolves, or in particular Fosun, from national broadcasters or tabloids. It all come about when Liverpool decided they were going to furlough their workers, their non-playing staff. They've since turned back on that decision, which begs the question: was it essential? But it was Manchester City who were getting all of the credit on TalkSport on this particular show. Now, I get that that's probably because of the criticism that they've had and controversy around not qualifying for Europe in the next 2 seasons due to a ban due to finances and financial fair play with UEFA. But it was just Man City. They're brilliant. They've done fantastic, and they were slating Liverpool. Now, Liverpool aren't the only ones to have furloughed workers, like I said, since turned back. Spurs are the only club that are paying their non-playing staff 80% and not topping up the other 20%. Norwich, Newcastle and Bournemouth are the other clubs who are furloughing their workers. Now, this may be due to poor financial business at the club. I mean, for example, if you take Bournemouth, for every pound in revenue they make, they spend 85% of it on wages, which is astonishing. Brighton have their executives, including manager Graham Potter, have taken 2 to 3 month pay cut. Southampton today, their players have decided they're taking a 10% pay cut for the next 3 months to pay their non-playing staff in full, which is a tremendous gesture from them. So well done to Southampton. But there was no homage or respect paid to Wolves or Fosun on this particular show. Now, Wolves have announced that all staff, whether that be playing or non-playing staff, will be paid in full whilst all of this is going on. So that includes workers at the club who are still working at Compton or Molineux, those who are working from home, or those who are simply unable to work due to the coronavirus outbreak. Not only that, but Fosun have sent 6,300 pieces of protective equipment to New Cross Hospital in Wolverhampton to help the frontline staff in the NHS, which again is a tremendous gesture by Fosun, and it really shows the kind of people who are running our club, and we are very lucky to have them. They've also invested $50 million into finding a vaccine for the coronavirus. Now, we get that it's an investment, and if they are successful in finding a vaccine, then that obviously they will see a return on that investment. But still, it's still a great gesture. It shows that they are fantastic people running our club and are doing their utmost to try and relieve those in and around them and in the wider world. They've also sent aid worldwide to places including Japan, South Korea, Italy and Portugal. Now, there was absolutely no mention of this on TalkSport. Again, local papers like the Birmingham Live and Express and Star have reported this and have done a fantastic job in reporting it. But again, it's that media bias for the so-called bigger clubs, the traditional top six, who are getting all of the credit. And I just thought, why not Wolves? So this is what I've kind of highlighted in that video, and the brilliant work that the club and Fosun are doing in what's such a testing time. But it's not just Fosun that are kind of pulling the weight here. Only last week, Ruben Neves donated £30,000 worth of equipment to a Portuguese hospital back in his hometown, which is, again, a tremendous gesture and shows the kind of character and kind of humans we have playing for our club, and how lucky we are to have such great people. It comes at a time where the likes of Jack Grealish aren't staying indoors, Kyle Walker's throwing lavish, we'll call them parties, at a time where we should all be self-isolating and only making essential trips. So if you compare those two to the likes of Neves, it just shows the type of characters that we have in our club. But only yesterday did Wolves announce that João Moutinho, Ruben Neves, Matt Doherty, Morgan Gibbs-White, Will Norris, Rui Patricio, Diogo Jota, Bruno Jordão, Pedro Neto, Maximilian Kilman and Leandro Campana have all signed up for the Players Together, which is a partnership with Premier League players where they partner with the NHS charities together, and they're donating part of their wages to these charities so it can be distributed to the NHS charities that need them the most. Now, this is a fantastic step forward for the Premier League and the Premier League players. Not only are charities getting the help that they need, but it's also this way stopping the likes of Mike Ashley or also like the Premier League club owners from benefiting from putting players on furlough. I think the initiative really was from the Premier League players not to support their owners, but to support the charities by donating rather than taking cuts. Again, a tremendous gesture. And kudos to all those who have signed up. At the time of release of the video, there may be other players who have signed up, but those are the ones so far that have done it. But it doesn't stop there for Wolves. And it makes me extremely proud to be a Wolves fan in this current climate. Not only of the whole squad, but the manager and first team coaches have donated a 6-figure sum to the Royal Wolverhampton NHS Trust. Again, that'll help Wolverhampton hospitals and NHS frontline staff with protective equipment and new means of medical devices in the new facilities at the building, which will go a long way for the NHS frontline staff in helping beat coronavirus and above and beyond that. So in a time where things are looking quite bleak and not so much on the up at the minute, Wolves and Fosun and the playing staff should take massive credit, and all Wolves fans should be proud to be a Wolves fan at the minute, because these players don't have to do this. And a lot of people have said, well, why? What, a bin man wouldn't donate his salary, so why should footballers? And I get the whole argument around it, but these players have done it out of the kindness of their own heart. You may call it a PR move, but they've still done it, and it makes me immensely proud to be a Wolves fan. If you are new here, make sure you subscribe. If not, make sure you drop us a like on the video and some comments in the foot section down below. Like I said, it's a testing time, and I hope you're all safe and well. Remember to only make essential trips if you need to. And yeah, today is a very proud day as a Wolverhampton Wanderers fan.